A press conference has turned into a press conflict. Like all others, this press conference too made headlines, but not for what was said, but for who wasn't allowed in the room. Afghan Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi's press interaction in Delhi was a men-only media moment. No women journalists were allowed at the Taliban press meet, as per instructions from the Afghan embassy itself. The opposition is up in arms, asking why the government had no objection to a foreign regime imposing gendered ground rules on Indian soil. Opposition leaders have slammed the government for tolerating dishonor to women journalists and bending laws for a foreign fundamentalist.
This is the ultimate dishonor to the women of India that our government has participated in this. You're talking about Maas and Behens and all of that, and you are providing at taxpayer expense official protocol and the red carpet for a delegation, for a government delegation that is actually on Indian soil, dishonoring our values and asking for women to be removed from the room.
तालिबान में क्या होता है हम सबको मालूम है। तो क्या आप देश आप तालिबानी रूल से चलाएंगे क्या? तो ये प्रधानमंत्री बताएं, होम मिनिस्टर बताएं कि एक तरफ आप महिलाओं के सशक्तिकरण की बात करते हैं, बराबरी का हिस्सा मिले उसकी बात करते हैं, और दूसरी तरफ आप मान कैसे गए? उनको बताना चाहिए कि हमारे ही देश में किस तरह से आपने अपनी ही महिलाओं का अपमान सह लिया।
The Ministry of External Affairs has distanced itself from the controversy, saying the government had no involvement in the interaction since it took place on embassy grounds. While Muttaqi's visit has served as a major boost to ties between the two nations, it has also put to focus how India is accommodating the Taliban despite not recognizing the regime officially. India also did not put up the old recognized flag of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan at the meeting between the two leaders. A visit that started with diplomatic strides has now snowballed into a political flashpoint, with rising questions over India's outreach to Afghanistan coming at the cost of turning a blind eye to its systemic sidelining of women. Bureau Report, India Today.